Alright, what's going on, guys? So we are back on one of the northern islands here in Singapore. Fished here the first day. Gonna head back to that second spot I fished on the first day, try to get some green puffers, but I'm gonna make a little pit stop here at this spot. It's a little drainage canal, I guess, and it's really rust colored. I don't know if this island has like a high rust concentration and whatnot, but there are some fish down there, so it doesn't look like a very fishy spot, but there are fish. So we're going to try to catch some of these guys, see what they are. Maybe we can find a new species here. Not going to spend too much time in this spot, and then pretty soon we're going to head over to that next spot. So let's give it a shot and let's see what we can get here in this very miserable weather. Yeah, so I told you it wasn't much, right? This is literally it doesn't look like there should be fish down there, but there are. A couple gobies is what I'm seeing. I don't know if they're all the same species, but there's one right here. So let's drop this little bit of shrimp in front of him. Oh, that's not the one that I was going after. That's the one that bit though when he took my shrimp. All right, there's at least two gobies down there now. So let's get a new piece of shrimp on here. We'll try to catch one of those guys. Alrighty, attempt number 2. Oh, there's a couple gobies down there. Let's drop this right there. And let's see what this guy is. Alright, looks like this is going to be one of those night gobies, which is not really something that I want to catch. There's some sleepers down there, and there are some sleeper species that I have not caught yet. So there are so many bugs out here. So let's get this guy back and let's try to catch one of those sleeper gobies instead. Got him. All right, let's take a look at what this guy is. All right, so we got one of those, what I think is a sleeper goby. It might be that Grudden thingy that we also caught the first day here. Not sure, but either way, this is cooler than those night gobies. And this guy is, his coloration's all red and rusty too. But let's get him back. Let's see what else is in this little pipe. Go eat it, dude. Eat it. Nope, not the split shot. No, not the split shot. Eat the shrimp, eat the shrimp, eat the shrimp right there. Got him. All right, I was gonna target mudskippers over in the next spot, but I saw one, so I had to try for it. I mean, this guy's all brown and rusty colored, just like all the other fish that are in here, so it might be a little more difficult to ID this guy. Now, he does have these whitish, what might be yellow spots all over the body, so it might be a yellow spotted, which I've caught before. But he's also got this really dark bar on top, which I believe is a trait of the giant mudskipper. Even though this guy's not huge, it might be just a juvenile giant. So not sure. We'll get him back though. Still a cool catch no matter what it is. Maybe I'll try to catch one or two more fish here, and then we'll move on to the next spot. Got him. Looks like it's another sleeper of some type. Yeah, so I keep saying these guys are sleepers, and actually I don't think the two goby, I don't think these two gobies we caught that look like this are actually sleepers. I think this is going to be that Grudden thingy that I caught the first day. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but it doesn't appear to be like the Buddhist crazy fish sleeper that we caught on the first day either. So I think that's what it is. Not the sleeper, but that other thing. Alright, before I leave and head over to spot number 2, I'm going to try to catch one of these tiny little halfbeaks that are on the surface, because they might be pygmy halfbeaks and not the striped-nosed half-beaks that are all over the other parts of the island. I just don't know if I'll be able to catch one of these guys because they are so small. I put on the smallest hook that I have, and even that might be a little too big for him. I got something here, hold on. Alright, so this might be the new record for the smallest fish I have ever caught. This I think is going to be a super juvenile little night goby. It has the same kind of pattern as the night gobies do when they're adults. That thing is tiny, but it's not the pygmy half-beak that we're going after. They're definitely over there. So let's get this guy back and let me try one more time for those little half-beaks. Look at this little thing. Alright, so this is spot number 2. It's still low tide, so let's try to get into some mud skippers here. I've got a little hook still tied on. After I caught that night goby, I didn't really retie anything. So let's head down here. Let's see if we can spot some. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a couple. Alright. Oh, there's plenty over here. They're all small though, so this is actually pretty good that I got a small hook. Let's see if I can catch one of these guys. Oh, did he bite already? Got him. Alright, so I just quickly saw about half a dozen of these guys and they all look to be the same species. And I think this is, oop, there he goes. Hook's still on though. Oh, now it's off. Alright, he's gone. So, I think they're all going to be the same species though, that barred mud skipper that we actually caught yesterday. So we'll keep fishing, we'll try to find some other ones. There should be like 4 or 5 different species of mud skippers here. There you go, dude. Got him. Alright, so I actually caught, I think, 3 of these off camera that I didn't show you, and they were all the same species. They're all this, what I think is a barred mud skipper. So this is, I think the 5th. I lost track, but all these appear to be the same species. So we're gonna get this guy back, and I think I might try to switch spots. Maybe I'll try a different rig, and we'll keep fishing here. If we see some different mud skippers, I'll try to catch those guys. But if not, we'll see what's swimming around over there maybe. I don't know. But for now, let's get him back, and that's it. Alright, next spot, more mud skippers, a lot of half beaks here in the water. These are going to be the striped nose variety, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can catch one of these half beaks. Oh, that was not a good cast. Probably should have opened up my bail first. It's 2 days in a row now that I did that. That did not go very far. But let's see if I can catch one of these larger half beaks, not half beaks, larger mud skippers. Oh, did he bite it? No, he did not. Hold on now. I think the fish I caught earlier was a giant mud skipper, but over here this is definitely a giant mud skipper. So if I can catch this guy, I can be sure But I can add the giant to my life list. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, there he goes. Got him. Let's get him in. All right. All right, so check this guy out. This is going to be the giant mud skipper because it has that dark black, I think it's black, yeah, that black line that goes from the eye on the back. And check out these fins here. You can see how meaty they are. They got some nice muscle there. I don't know if this is evolution at work, but given a couple 100,000, couple million years, I wonder what these guys will turn into. Wonder if they'll become like pure amphibians or something like that. But this is such a cool fish. This entire family's so cool. Like, what other fish do you fish for by casting on land? All right, let's get the hook out of this guy. Let's get him back. This is a really, really cool catch. Oh, I got something. What is this? Oh, it's a goby of some type. I believe I caught these at my first day here. I forgot what they were called. Green spotted or green speckled or something with green in them. I don't know, very pretty fish. Kind of boring color to begin with, but it's got all these little like emerald green shiny scales. I kind of gave up on the mudskippers. If you look at the other bank where you've got a cast, it's full of all these what I believe are little mangrove roots. And I just kept getting snag over there. So as the tide's coming in, I think we're not gonna be able to catch too many more mudskippers. But we'll fish around here, maybe we'll move over somewhere else. We'll fish the actual water over here and we'll see what we can pull up out of there. Oh, got something. What is this? What is this? All right, you'll have to pardon my extremely dirty hand, but I have been fishing in rusty pipes and mud for the last hour or so. I believe this is going to be the same species that we just caught. This guy just doesn't have as many green dots, and the green dots aren't as shiny. So, second one of these guys for the day, I think. Oh, he bit. Got him. Is this a banded or a... Yeah, it's gonna be a banded. All right, so this guy's gonna be a banded archerfish. The spotted, which is rare. I've seen a couple of them here, but not that many. These are way more common. Have little dots in between these big dots. But this is still only my second ever archerfish, which is pretty cool. These are such a cool fish. These are the ones that shoot water out at insects hanging on branches to make them fall in the water and then eat them, which is really neat. I saw one of them do it here last time. But anyway, still a cool catch. Only my second ever banded archerfish. Maybe we can get a spotted later, but considering how rare they are, and these guys are actually rather difficult to catch in my opinion, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. It's still a really, really cool fish. Got another little guy. Let's take a look at this one. All right, first one of these guys for the day. Now, last time I have no idea why, but I was calling these guys some sort of a glassfish. These are humpback cardinal fish. And I mean, it so clearly looks like a cardinal fish. I don't know why I thought they were glassfish. I guess because of the coloration. but I mean, this is very clearly a cardinal. So, first humpback cardinal of the day. Let's go put the whole thing in your mouth, dude. Don't just hold it. There you go. Alrighty, what is this? Alrighty, now this I believe is going to be a sleeper. Those first several fish we caught on that first spot I don't think were sleepers. This is though. This I believe is going to be that crazy fish, which is a really cool common name. I don't know why it's called that, but I think Buddhist would be the scientific name, which is also pretty funny. So between this guy's common name and scientific name, he hit the jackpot. Alright, so now this is going to be a glassfish. Clearly different than that humpback cardinal. I don't know what I was looking at last time I was here. Copp's glassfish, I think, is what this guy's called. So, new species for the day. There's always been a lot of these guys here, at least the 2 times that I have now fished here. But let's keep fishing. See what else we can find. Another little Buddhist, I think. Yeah, so appears to be another Buddhist crazy fish. Like I said last time, I think this guy has not only the coolest common name, but one of the coolest scientific names ever. I did just see 2 spotted archerfish, but of course, right when I saw them, my hook was empty. By the time I rebaited, they were gone. So I guess this thing has to do as a little consolation prize. Alright, so let me fill you guys in on how we ended up back in the first spot. I rode my rental bike a solid 2 kilometers at least toward the next spot that I was going to try to catch a puffer in, and I got to within probably about, I don't know, I think the GPS said 400 or 500 meters, so fairly close, and I found a do not enter sign. So a new species is a new species. I wanted the green puffer. Obviously we're not going to get that. So I'm back to the first spot we fished because I saw those what I believe are pygmy halfbeaks here. So the tide's in a little bit from where it was this morning. Couldn't catch them this morning, but let me try a little bit now here with the higher water to try to catch my first ever pygmy halfbeak. Oh, got a fish. Not what I wanted though. Alright, so while I was kind of just scanning the surface for these little half-beaks, which there are not a lot of, I was resting this, I guess it was resting in the water, and we got another little night goby out of it. But I got one of those half-beaks to bite, and all the other ones I've tried have just completely ignored my presentation, whether it was a small piece of shrimp or a larger piece of shrimp like this. They just didn't really seem interested. So we got a little night goby, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get one of those half-beaks out of here. Alright, forget the half-beaks. I've spent way too much time trying to catch those guys and they are not interested at all. Unfortunately, the one that bit didn't stay hooked. So, size 20 hook, larger bit of shrimp, split shot behind it. Let's just drop it down to the bottom. I caught some gobies here this morning when the tide was a little bit lower. Let's see if we can get something similar off of the bottom now that the tide came in a bit. Got him. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, it's a Barramundi, I think. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but I got one. All right, so before I get too excited, I want to double check the ID, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Barramundi. Native to, I think here, but I think most people target these guys in Australia. There is a fish farm in Florida where you can go pay some amount of money and catch these guys, but I think that's cheating. I would much rather come and catch these guys out in nature like this rather than a fish farm where they stock them and you just catch them out of the little pond. But this is such a cool catch. So happy I wasn't able to access that last spot, and so happy I had to come back here now. But yeah, let's get this guy back, and I think I'm happy enough. Let's go ahead, let's wrap it on up, because this really made my day. Alright guys, so that's going to do it, and a pretty good day. We had to work pretty hard to get some of these fish, but we made it work, and we got, I believe, 2 new species. We got the giant mudskipper, and we got the Barramundi here at the end. It was tough. We started out here, caught a couple fish. One of them was a giant mudskipper, which was cool, and then that second spot that we fished, I thought that was going to be pretty good because I did pretty well there on my first day. We still caught a pretty good variety there, but no green puffers, and I don't know if the tide was wrong, if I probably could have stayed there until the tide came in more, maybe would have caught some, but I just have not had any luck with them. Someone else fishing next to me last time caught several of them and I caught none. And then thankfully spot number 3 was inaccessible. We couldn't make it there. Thought I could have got a green puffer there, but it doesn't matter because we came back here. The pygmy halfbeaks wanted nothing to do with my stuff, but then switching off to the booger hook paid off. We got another new species for the day, and that was a really cool one. A lot of people here fish for those regularly. They fish for bigger ones, but I saw many people here the 2 days that I spent here fishing for those specifically, with lures and some live large shrimp and whatnot. But that was a really cool catch. So this will most likely be my last fishing session in Singapore. I fly out tomorrow night, but I don't think I'm going to fish later on today or tomorrow. So that's going to do it. And what a way to go out. We got 2 new species, and this last one was really, really cool. So hope you guys liked this video. Hope you liked my Singapore series, and hope you liked the Southeast Asia series from Thailand, Indonesia, and now Singapore that I've had out for the, I don't know how many videos I've had out, but the last 3 weeks have been great here traveling around Southeast Asia. So next video is probably going to be just a big recap video, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, I had a pretty good time. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.